encourage you to exit the buildings into the main mall and turn your attention to the hangar building and the freedoms that we get to enjoy with the singing of our national anthem.
What's going on out there, fishing fam? Ray Sharifi here with the Dirty Hookers, and it's officially the last day of the show. But I'm gonna finally try to get around and do my rounds today. Been working at the Real Happy booth the whole entire show so far. It is officially the last day, but we're gonna see what we can find today. There's a handful of people that I need to stop by and say hi to. Go over all that later on. Got some big announcements to drop, and really excited to see what the show is going to be. 2024, the show looks awesome. I've walked around a little bit so far throughout the last 3 days, but not as much as I want to. So today is the day that I'm really going to try to see what is all here. So with all that being said, let's go ahead and start looking around and see what kind of good stuff we can find. This show looks incredible. Last year was awesome, but it seems like this show this year is going to be even better. I'm excited to say hi to each and every one of you, along with all my friends that I don't get to see from down south all that often. So start looking around and see what we can find. Morning, Dave.
Good morning, good morning, good morning.
Hey, it's Mark at Performance Tackle. Got some celebrities over here.
Then I was telling them that's how I caught the 40-pound white sea bass. And I mean, it was on a dollar bait, so it was legitimate all the way.
All the
right
way.
then that I knew. Yeah, I mean, right then and there, I knew it was absolutely God that would put a 60-pound white sea bass in Marina Del Rey. I mean, it's unheard of. Dock fishing.
You only eat option. I know this man.
I know this man.
My favorite Grom. What's up, Jeremy?
Oh, what's up, Ray?
What's up, dude?
Cheers, my buddy.
Fish. Yeah. Is that an autograph over there?
I don't believe it.
Yeah, I got it. Oh, this one picking apples? Put it in your pocket. There's an apple. Put it in your pocket. This is what I learned at Coachella.
Alright guys, we are now at the Half Fish booth. Over here they're making spreader bars. They're actually handmade, which I didn't know about. They introduced themselves to me last year and they're actually pretty sick. They got small ones, a little bit bigger ones as well. Pretty good search baits, but with all that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and flip the camera and let these guys take over and tell us
Come on
more
in,
about
check
it.
it out.
Come on in and check it out.
Good morning, everybody. This is Half Fish. We're at the day 4 of the PCS show. We're going to explain a little bit about the new bars. We made them for our local area, Southern California, for the Baja area, Florida, you name it. They're good everywhere. We start with the bar, 11 bodies, including the stinger with the hook with the 6 on. 80 down the center. The stinger one that has the hook has 100 pounds. We're using Iserline, clear, very strong, a little bit of stretch. You want that. With this bait, it is not connected to the bar. The splasher produces quite a bit of splash and pulsing of the bait. We use a 200-pound cross lock at the bottom. If you do have your favorites, you can hook them all. There is an inserted rod in here. These do not bend or break. You can go at high speeds if you see a boil. Don't have to tell everybody to reel in. Just get up and go to your fish. With this feature, you can turn the head at a slight turn. It will plane port or starboard up to about 8 feet off the side. It's recommended to go out past your prop wash. A lot of people like fishing close, but you could send these out very, very far. That is about it. They're all UV, glow, and there is a lot of colors available, as you can see. The hook is already placed with the stinger. If you do want to take your end cap off of the hook, you forget that. You get bit and not... and you just get it out. This is ready. That's about it, guys. Thank you very much for stopping by.
Of course, thank you guys.
Now you look like we're feeling the hottie.
Dean, you can say hi whenever you want. What's up, Harry?
What's going on?
How you doing, man? Look at this beautiful man over here.
You know, he said it. It wasn't me.
Ew! Documented. First one ever. Hold her up for me. Ew! Congrats, Lane. That was the first autograph, dude. Autograph number 2. Damn, that's a legit signature, dude. What are you talking about? Hold that up for me. Ew! Thank you, sir.
Let's go.
My friend. Please. Yes, sir. Thanks, dude. All right, guys, you got to come out, join this raffle, get a reel, Mad Mac, join this Baja Bluefin tournament. It's going to be for the 2nd annual tournament, May 10th through the 12th, 2024. Make sure to come on out, fish with Javi.
Hey, come on, guys.
Come on out.
Come on and participate.
All right. Look at this famous man over here.
Oh, really?
Finally made it back.
Welcome.
What's up, man? Look at this beautiful man over here. Alright, the show's officially over, and we are going to do a quick recap on everything that I got. Mainly all clothes, just a fair warning. I feel like I have pretty much everything that I need for the season. Been loading up all winter long for Cedros fishing and Baja fishing in general. Now that I found that whole hidden gem, I'm not letting my season end. I'm getting out there as much as I can. Going down to Sea of Cortez is just so easy. It's hard not to go. Fishing's great year round and it makes it a blast. So a little updated on what everything that I need for the season, but it's really hard to say no to clothes. So basically loaded up on all clothes, but I do have a few baits that I want to go over as well. First off, you guys knew I had to re-up on some of the Real Happy stuff. I had to get a new yellowtail hat. Mine was completely sweated through from fishing it for the last 2 seasons. Finally got the Vengeance hoodie for myself. A couple different shirts. This one was one of the ones in the bargain bin, but I couldn't say no. It looks freaking cool. All freshwater stuff, one shirt. And this one really stood out to me as well. Super pumped. Long sleeve. Don't have very many long sleeves, so I'm actually really happy to have this one. And it's got a nice, beautiful brook trout on there. Also at the Real Happy booth, you were able to pick up the new Fishbones magazine. I didn't know this, but Cody Smith, Code Green, actually is doing these magazines with his brother. I had no idea that this was one of his, but super pumped to get the first issue. So, Fishbones magazine, super cool stickers, like mackerel print, spotty print, and the Fishbones magazine koozie as well, with some bass thumb on there. A couple of good interviews with some of the local SoCal guys. Credo Art, Lane Killian. Damn, should've got Lane to sign this one too. Fishbones mag. So, super pumped to get the first issue, and I can't wait for the second one to come out. Something that I'm super pumped on, you guys saw already in the video. I've actually been chasing down this signature for the last 2 years. I got this one at PCS Show 2022. This is one my buddy Nick from California Current got the cover, and I've literally held on to it since and haven't been able to run into him while I had it to get it signed. But finally got him on this one. My boy Coleman, Salty Coleman, made the cover with the halibut as well. Huge flatty. Oh my god. And Lane Killian on the Pacific Coast Sportfishing Showtime issue. So, gonna have to find a place to frame these all. Alright, next up, we got some stuff from Tatty Lures. Here's my receipt for the History of Tatty Lures book. I'm super excited for that to come through. Unfortunately, they didn't make it in time for the show. They actually arrived literally the first day of the show. Waiting on that for it to show up. They had one of the copies at the show, and it looks really, really nice. Hardcover book, really, really thick. But I just couldn't look at it and open it up, so I was gonna wait for it to show up for me to get the first glimpse at it. With that book, you get a Lucky David jig, 1 out of 500. Mine is number 118, but 1 out of 500 is gonna be coming with the books. And if you didn't have a chance to pick up one of the books at the PCS show, they will be having them that day at the docks as well. Scott is the author, he wrote the whole thing. I'm gonna be going there with my book so that he can sign it for sure, but you can be getting them that day at the docks. Aside from that, got a new Tatty hoodie. Super pumped. Never had a Tatty sweatshirt before, so really excited to be able to wear that now. Along from that, I also got a couple Tatty Sun Shirts. You guys have been seeing me wear these throughout the past year. I love me my Sun Shirts and super pumped to be able to rep Tatty on these ones. And got a little hydro flask. The last thing I got was an all white Tatty 77. Like I said, just pretty much the only things I really need now is like preparing for Baja, and when I saw that they had the all white there in stock at this show, I definitely needed to get one. He's going to be throwing this at Cedros for sure. I'm really liking throwing those bigger, fast moving baits for the bigger yellowtail at Cedros, so going to be using this one quite a bit. Alright, next up, you guys know that my buddy Dylan recently got a boat about 1.5 years ago. And we still unfortunately don't have a legitimate gaff yet. But I was talking to the guys over at Killfish. They make custom gaffs out of San Diego. I'm going to be picking up some of those gaffs just to have for my boy Dylan. Probably get one for myself as well, just to be able to take it down to Baja just in case. Never hurts to have an extra gaff, but Killfish Company, it's what we do. So, super pumped to get those. Dylan badly needs a new gaff, and I'm kind of excited to have a custom gaff myself, so gonna be keeping in touch with them, gonna be planning that out here soon. When they come in, I will definitely show you guys what they look like, but check them out on Instagram, but I will have their information linked down below for you guys. Alright, next up, Opon fluorocarbon. You guys know I've been fishing this stuff for a couple years now. Still fishing it hard. It's literally the only fluorocarbon that I've been using since I teamed up with them. Saw that they came out with some new hats, got one for my dad, one for myself, and obviously had to restock up. This I'm super pumped on. 17-pound test. I'm gonna be using the crap out of that. It's not quite 20-pound, but you can pull on it like it's 20-pound and still have that thinner diameter like it's 15-pound. So really excited to fish the 17. Had to re-up on the heavier sizes, 60 and 80-pound. Now that I'm doing Cortez as much as I possibly can. I'm probably gonna start trying to do like 3-day weekends, 4-day weekends out there, maybe a couple times a year from here on. So I gotta make sure to stay stocked up on the bigger stuff, 60-pound, 80-pound, even 50-pound as well. Aside from that, 10 pound. Freaking excited to finally fish this stuff. I've been wanting to get the 10 pound since it came out. I love that for freshwater fishing. 10 pound is great. I like 10 and 12 pound. 8 pound's a little light in my personal preference. 8 pound does work really, really well for finesse fishing, but I like to use 10 pound a little bit more. And then the new 4 pound that just came out as well. Got 2 spools of that. Super excited to fish that. Even though trout season's coming to an end, it's still pretty good in certain areas that you go to. So I'll make sure to try to put this to use before it's too late. All right, next up, this is a company I've been working with a little bit for about a year now, is Buffalo Gear Coolers. I didn't know it, but they actually started making a couple speed jigs or flutter jigs. So they were showing me the footage of the action on these and they look really, really good. You copy that QR code to check it out yourself, buffalogear.com. But these are 200 gram flutter jigs, and the action on them looks insane in the videos. They make coolers. I took a cooler backpack down to Cortez recently. I have a kill bag, stuffed pretty damn full last year a couple times. But yeah, Buffalo Coolers, definitely make sure to check them out. Gonna be working with them a little bit more this year. You guys know that I love my micro cell pitch stuff and all that small stuff. I usually use the major craft jig paras, anything from like 10 gram, even 5 gram and 7 gram, all the way up to like 20, 30 gram. It's pretty average for me. Other than that, got a few Finesse crankbaits, which I'm really, really excited to fish this year. I'm really in debate if I want to save these for green bass or if I want to just go and risk them for spotties, because sick. Because some of these are really killer colors for spotties, and it's gonna be hard not to fish them. But they had a pretty good deal, 3 for 10. Couldn't say no to that, so I got 3 Finesse crankbaits. You guys know I've been repping Dean at Liquid Assassins for a long time. He finally just came out with some Sun Shirts, hooded Sun Shirts. These ones have a front pocket. I'm sure you guys see, but I still do wear Liquid Assassins quite a bit, even though I am with Real Happy now. I do wear Real Happy majority of the time, but I still rep my boy Dean at Liquid Assassins whenever I get the chance. They were one of my first ever favorite SoCal-based clothing companies for saltwater fishing, and I'll always be supporting them. Dean is such great people. He's always been good to me. So super, super stoked to finally have a hooded Sun Shirt by them. So you guys saw over at Half Fish, did that quick little rundown on how they were made. So I went ahead and got one myself. Really, really excited to be testing this out this year. I know I was supposed to try to put those ones out from last year, but I just never got around to it. I don't do a whole lot of trolling fishing, but now that I know that these are like really good search baits and you don't have much trouble reeling them in or sending them out. So I think what I'm gonna do is start taking these down to Cortez and running them behind the ponga while we're making long runs, because there is so much stuff that's close to those rocks. Like, you have a shot at Dorado pretty much almost year round, as long as the water is in the right temperature. But they are swimming those rocks the same area as Cabria are. So if I have this in the water, I might get a better shot at Dorado, even if we're not casting at them. So definitely gonna make sure to bring the spreader bar on these Cortez trips from here on. A couple more baits that I got the new Finesse A-rigs from Viking Heads. They're pretty light wire hooks, but I got one with blades, one without, and they are actually super, super sick. I really like the size on these a lot. I'm gonna use them mainly for spotty fishing and smallmouth fishing. My goal this year is to do a little bit more smallmouth fishing, because that is literally my all-time favorite freshwater fish to target. So gonna try to do a little bit more of that this year if I get a chance for it, and if so, I will definitely be throwing these out there. All right, next, I had to stop by the owner booth and get a couple owner hats, because I don't have any owner clothing at all. And make sure to thank them for giving me the opportunity to go ahead and film those videos for them. If you guys haven't seen them, I did a 3-part series on how to tie assist hooks with Caesar from Phoenix Rods. Once again, big thank you to owner for giving me that chance and that opportunity to go ahead and make those videos to put out for you guys to learn. Next up, made sure to stop by and say what's up to Oliver at Big Bass Dreams and pick up a hoodie. I did not know that he had a Spotty Dreams hoodie, and you guys know I'm a freak for spotty fishing, so had to get the new Spotty Dreams hoodie. Super, super pumped. While I was over there, I just had to make sure to also get the traditional Big Bass Dreams t-shirt as well. Oliver and Riley, super, super cool people. Had a good time chatting it up with them and getting to know them. And hopefully we'll be able to get out with him sometime this season. If so, that would be a really, really cool collaboration to do with Oliver. And then a handful of stickers from them. Catch fish, not feelings. Fishing is dope. Big Bass Dreams. And aim high, dream big. That's everything I got from Big Bass Dreams. I had a really, really good time chatting it up with the whole team there. I met Matt from Fluent Fishing. He was super cool people. Hopefully we'll be doing collaborations with him as well. So honestly, overall, a really good time over there. I'm really excited to team up and collaborate with some of these guys, other SoCal fishing guys that do similar stuff to what I do. So super excited to get out with them sometime this season and share that with you guys. All right, last but not least, this is kind of the biggest announcement that I've been really excited to make to you guys, but I officially joined the BD Outdoors Pro Staff team. So you know I had to stop by and get some Bloody Deck swag. But got this new hat, I've been wearing this throughout the show. The Haggard Pirate BD Outdoors collaboration. Show special stickers. You guys know I love my yellowtails. When I saw these there, I was super freaking excited. Got to meet Ollie from Local Knowledge as well, so I got a couple Local Knowledge stickers as well. BD Outdoors Pro Staff hoodie. Oh yeah. Baja Yellowtail. Super freaking pumped on that one. Love my hoodie, so I was okay with getting the same design on both the hoodie and the shirt. And I also got the Bloody Decks BD Outdoors Reapers hoodie. I think that's everything. Like I said, a lot of clothes, but really excited to show you some of the people that I'm going to be working with this year and also make the big announcement of joining the BD Outdoors team. But before I go, I want to give you guys a big thank you to each and every one of you that stopped by the booth and said hi. And just the overall support from each and every one of you out there. I cannot believe how big this channel's gotten. But overall, I'm really glad I got to meet so many of you guys out there. The love and support that you guys give me, it truly means a lot. None of this would have been possible without you guys. And I want to thank each and every one of you guys out there for the continued support that you guys have given me over the years. With all that being said, this video is officially over. PCS show is becoming something super special. I love that it's all Southern California based. It's really such a relatable show. The vibes are awesome. Like, morale is through the roof, and it's just such a blast being there with everyone and being able to catch up with all my friends from down south that I don't usually get to see. Overall, such a fun weekend out there at PCS Show 2024. With all that being said, thank you all for watching this video. Please give this video a nice big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I will see you all next time.